Aye, there's everyone. Have you got the crown? Aye. So guess what? It wasn't a fairy tale. You want to come with me? Probably should. You two wait out here, alright? Of course. We'll wait here with the cow. Mm-hmm. I suppose we could meet you in the inn, but if we're going to be heading out again soon, you know. Right. Okay. Shouldn't be too long, I hope. How are you running around with short sleeves in this weather? You know?
I've got weapons for giving and armor for getting.
Oh, right. We're supposed to see Whiterun about getting outfitted, aren't we? I mean, I suppose, but I don't know. I think we're both pretty well outfitted as we are. Aye. Alright. Let's just see what General has to say about this. Hopefully we're not interrupting anything this time. I have questions. Excuse me?
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Right, Wes.
Until next time.
Suppose we should probably just wait, eh? Probably. Stay out of their way.
We will crush this rebellion. We must do.
General?
We need the rift. We need to regain control of it before we can march on Windhelm without worry about our rear guard.
Right, that sounds plausible. So, here's the jagged crown. Like Rika sent me ahead to deliver it.
Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. Did you run into any trouble?
Absolutely not. Nothing we couldn't handle anyway.
That's what I like to hear. I'll get the full report from Legate Rika. Now then, I need someone I can trust to deliver a message of great import to Jarl Balgrove of Whiterun. We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however, refuses the Legion's support. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
Understood. No peeking, aye? Obviously. I'm not sure how he thinks he's going to take the rift back. Not with how things are at the moment. Right, the rift is controlled by the Stormcloaks. And they're sort of surrounded. I really want to get a peek at that table. Aye. But I think first things first, we take the others and head to Windhelm. Whiterun. Getting a little ahead of yourself there, so. Aye, a little bit. It's on my mind. What can I say? I don't think you need to say anything. And frankly, I will be just as happy to get out of this. Aye.
Something to report?
Oh, hi. Nothing yet, Legate. Well, that's smart. What is? Her not wearing the, officer's armor. Means she blends in. People are less likely to attack her on the road. Hi. Oh, excuse me. You got a good head on your shoulders for, little things like that, eh? Aye. So, here's the deal. Oh. Well, I guess I'm giving the report then. We're headed to, Whiterun. Oh, lovely. Well, I suppose I could say hello to the companions while we're there, I mean, if you won't. Suppose you got that armor somehow, What's in Whiterun? We've got a message to deliver to the Jarl. Probably shouldn't say that too loudly, given the potential for spies everywhere, but... I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. We'll probably beat them there if we run. You know what? You've got a good point. You, feeling up to running?
Fresh off the boat. The freshest in Skyrim.
Well, running? Maybe. Fighting? Guess we'll find out. Aye. Alright, what you say we get out of this snow, Heh, good luck. It's probably snowing over there, too.
Damn it. What were they doing there? Imperial spies are everywhere, never forget that. I trust you gave them a thrashing. Now then, I'm glad you're here. I have a message I need delivered to the Jarl of Whiterun. Deliver this axe to Balgruuf the Greater.
An axe?
Yes, an axe. How long have you been in Skyrim? Give the man my axe. If he keeps it, I will bide my time. If he returns it to you, it means war.
Should I say anything to him?
Men who understand each other often have no need for words. There are but a few simple truths behind one warrior giving another his axe. Balgruuf will know my meaning.
Understood.
Keep your wits about you. The Jarl of Whiterun is known for his temper.
Oh, is he really? Well, then it's a very good thing we didn't approach him about the dragon business. Indeed. Right, let's be on our way then. Uh-huh. I am heading the right way out. I do wonder where the axe thing came from, but I suppose it's something like the, that idiom about burying hatchets and whatnot. Something like that, yes. I admit I'm not as familiar with it. Okay, so... Myth, where have you gone? I'm right here. Are we going to stop first, or are we just going to deliver this message? We probably should deliver the message, just in case. I'd rather the Imperials not get ahead of us a second time. You have a very good point. Carriage or walk? Might as well walk. We'll catch a break someday. Well, you were right, it's still snowing. Yeah, I did sort of figure that was going to be the case. It's a nice place here, though. Oh, so, you know your way around, huh? Mostly? Why? Just checking to make sure. Have you two, although unless you want to just go in and see the Jarl with us. We could, but something tells me whoever's protecting the Jarl might not be, terribly pleased to see an Argonian waltzing in. I mean, maybe. But,
Fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
my goodness.
When I get home, I'll have him started.
It's a bit...
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Oh,
Absolutely perfect.
basically it's Skyrim, not Morrowind. I mean, I guess... Here, I can show you around your Vasker once we get up there, I think. Be interesting with this fog rolling in. Alright. Lovely weather we're having. I assume this is your Vasker? I don't know what else it would be. Yes, it is. Alright, you two wait here. And alright. Come on. Sol and I will go in and talk to the owl, I think. Makes sense? I mean, I suppose he probably knows me as well, but... I don't really want to take my chances. Aye. Okay. Let's do this thing, Shen. Do this thing then, shall we?
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind.
I guess, Nord's ordering Talos with meat or something. It honestly wouldn't surprise me. Aye, me neither. Ho!
I'm so angry I can hardly stand it. Father promised me a new
Why
dress
isn't
days
this
ago.
place the capital
Where
of
is it?
Skyrim?
Takes a while to make a dress.
I have no idea.
Patience.
But I don't want to be patient. I want my dress right now. Father promised.
All
Do
you
we
have to
just,
do is complain about what you
walk up?
want. You're a spoiled baby.
I'm going
When
to
in
tell
doubt.
Father you said that. He'll tan your hide for sure.
Oh boy. And all eyes are on us. Alright. Oh, alright, sorry, excuse me. Mr. Jarl of Whiterun?
You should be talking to my steward.
Which one's your steward? Anyway, I have an important message from General Tullius.
No doubt requesting to garrison his men in my castle. How many times must I deny him? Well, out with it!
You're not wrong. There's been some, movements that you should probably be aware of. Like, Ulfric planning to attack Whiterun. General Tullius wants to lend Legion troops. So, basically, yeah.
I see. Give the papers to my steward. He told me y'all's eyes only. Don't be daft. Proventus is my eyes. Just give me the letter. I presume once I have it, I can do as I please with it? Good. These are interesting reports. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun...
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean, it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man. Or
Oh
march his
dear.
stormcloaks up to the gates.
What?
He'll do no such thing. A dagger in the back is all you could expect.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Adlug and my
Torrig.
brother are
He
standing up
simply
there.
walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy
Oh,
was
wonderful.
High King
Okay.
of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King. But neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his storm cloaks to do it for him.
Cira.
True. He's already
Log.
proven his personal strength.
Solvanda.
Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending
Wonderful.
Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly, then, to accept the white gold concordat?
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
So about this axe.
Um,
You can return this axe to our friend. The esteemed Jarl of Windhelm has my answer. Make sure he gets it. Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good parchment.
Are we writing a letter, Lord?
Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires.
Well, so much for that, huh? Indeed. So, I take it you two were here bringing a letter. Alright. I, take it you got the one that, conveniently got left in Corvinjund? Might have, yes. I guess we'll see you around. Adlug, give me a moment. Myth, wait. I wanted to apologize for walking away when we met. I didn't know what to say. Still don't, honestly. What is there to say? Apology accepted. I wasn't exactly thinking ahead, I'll freely admit. And I didn't expect you to be who I thought you were. That was very clear. You don't have to do this, you know. Whatever do you mean? Azura. I mean this war. You don't have to fight. Either of you. There's plenty of problems to deal with that aren't this. And gods, what possessed you to sign on with the Stormcloaks anyway? Some job for your guild back home? Not entirely. I'm mostly doing this for Cira. This is her fight. How? I don't know what's at the heart of this whole thing. She's given me plenty of reasons. She sees the good in people, including in Ulfric. She will defend Talos to her grave, I suspect. And there's the whole issue of the Legion allowing the Thalmor to roam and capture as they please. That's the largest point, I think. A valid one, to be sure. I imagine she doesn't trust that anyone would be able to keep us safe from all that. And I'm sure she's not alone in that fear. Exactly. I know she thinks we'll be able to disband the embassy once Ulfric has power, but she also thinks we'll be able to convince High Rock to secede from the Empire, so that the Legion can consolidate its forces. And dare I ask your thoughts on that plan? I've no experience commanding, in general. My thoughts are that it sounds viable but wishful. Don't hold back for my sake, guardsman. Captain. Whatever your rank was. Blade Master Sergeant, but that doesn't matter now. I take it your Dragonborn friend isn't well versed in command either. Well, no. Well read, but not... It is a fool's hope, isn't it? There's a time and place for splitting your forces, but this ain't it. The Almeri Dominion are well coordinated, if by coercion. What do you think has the better chance of standing against them? 4 independent armies all trying to operate around each other, or one unified force under one common banner, working together? You're trying to convince me not to fight. Aye. You're an assassin, not a soldier. And she's far too important to Tamriel in general, from what I hear. Let us handle the war. You handle the dragons. You're likely right. Damn. And that's not going to change anything, is it? No. Much as I wish it could. Cira has chosen her side for her own reasons. And I'm going to fight like Boethia himself to keep her safe. Because without her, we have much bigger problems to worry about than the Thalmor. Gods help you if you get in my way. I'll try not to, though I suspect we'll be seeing each other back here sooner than either of us would like. Nerevar guide us both then. Gods, don't start. I've got enough Nerevar hanging over my head between Azura and Periite. If you're set on this path, Idros, I'd make a deal with you. A Redoran guard dealing in contracts with the likes of me. Do go on. Swit. My terms are this. We don't kill each other. Stay your blades against Cactus and Atlug, and they'll stay their various weapons against Cira. And yourself. Other than that, well, there's really no other way to fight battles, is there? Curious. You're not including Miss Enna in this deal of yours. I'm not entirely sure whose side she's on yet, besides her own. Speaking of, what'd you end up telling the steward about her? Your leave. I told him she was a rogue agent acting alone. A forsworn sympathizer, but not directly involved in their mayhem. Well, I appreciate what you were trying to do, but if the Stormcloaks get to the Reach, that little lie of yours won't do much good, no matter your intentions. If we get to the Reach, we'll be saving another trip back from Windhelm with a bloody head in a sack. Assuming Ulfric's the type to lead from the front, that is. I suppose we'll see. What are you... Whose side are you on? Cira's. My own. My guild's, if tangentially. Frankly, I'm trying to sort that out as we speak. If there weren't so many goddamned feelings wrapped up in all of it, perhaps I'd have a better answer for you. But alas. That explains a lot, actually. And the deal. You'd accept my word if I agree. Not entirely, but... I'm holding on to the hope that, whatever happens, when this is all over, we'll both still be here. And maybe we'll get to know each other a little better. I'm hoping neither of us does something unforgivable. Agreed. Though I notice you didn't include yourself on your list of unkillable targets. I figured it went without saying. And even if it didn't, I've been a soldier a long time. I know what I'm getting into. It's gonna be hard without a sword, but Adlug seems determined to keep me off the field. You may never have the chance to test those terms. Well, just in case. I will not attempt to end you, Cactus, Adlug, or Enna. I can't speak for Cira. I can only warn you to stay well out of the way of her voice. Because she is lethal, and won't be able to tell where she's aiming, if I'm not there. You surprise me, Idros. But I'll take it. And I'll promise to keep this lot from killing you or Cira as best I can. Thank you. I suppose there's nothing left to say, is there? At this point, we're both stalling. I don't want to take this axe back to Ulfric any more than you likely want us to. I don't want to fight you, Idros. But I will. And I'm sorry. So am I. Think of it this way. We're getting our long overdue sibling rivalry out of the way in spectacular, bloody fashion. Swit. Don't die. You either. Come on, Cira. Is he at his usual spot? No, which likely means he's in the war room with Galmar. Wonderful.
Think we could persuade one of the dragons to join our side?
I'm fairly sure that the dragons don't care about our matters one way or the other.
But just think of the advantage.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be useful, but there are better uses of our resources right now.
I don't suppose we would ever really trust the thing anyway.
Speaking as an expert on the matter, no. You might have to take a few steps forward. Right. Jarl Ulfric.
We should take Jarl March. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital.
Right.
Talos watch over you. Dalius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. It will be their undoing.
Do we own the Pale? Yes, I believe so. Sorry, Galmar. Right, so... The Jarl of Whiterun returns your axe.
Then I was wrong about him. You're right, Galmar.
Again.
I'm in no mood
Sorry.
to joke.
Give the word, my lord, and Whiterun is yours.
Whiterun is only a means to an end.
I've toured our camps. We're ready, Ulfric. Whenever you are.
Is any man ever ready to give the order that will mean the deaths of many?
No, but neither is every man able to give that order when he must. But you are that man, Ulfric. You've been that man before, and you'll be him again. And these men and women, they call themselves Stormcloaks because they believe in you. They are the meanest, toughest sons of bitches Skyrim has to offer. And they want this. They want this as much as you do. Perhaps they want it more.
You're certain we're ready? Whiterun's army will no doubt be bolstered with legionnaires. And those walls around Whiterun are old, but they still stand.
We are ready, and I might be old myself, but I'll kick those damn walls down with my bare feet, if you would only ask me to do it.
I'm sure you could do it too. All right, this is it.
Yes!
Send the word. A new day is dawning, and the sun rises over Whiterun.
Aye, and the sons of Skyrim will greet that dawn, teeth and swords flashing.
So it begins. Make haste to our camp in Whiterun. I want you on the front lines. I have a feeling about you. Your place is on that battlefield. I need you there.
You... Okay. Yes, sir.
Fight well or die well. Talos be with you.
Right. Jarl Ulfric.
I'm not sure why Talius is wasting his time trying to take Winterhold from us. But if he wants to throw his men away, I'll gladly accept that gift.
Before we head to Whiterun, there is something that we heard, vaguely-ish, in Whiterun, when we dropped your axe off, or tried to. I heard you shouted the previous High King to death.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
Can I ask why?
I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
some call you a murderer.
I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me, but that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a high king of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torrig. He was too privileged and too foolish. More interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country.
And doesn't his widow claim the throne now? Or...
Indeed. Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Right. Well, thank you for your time. We'll be on our way.
Keep your brother, and he'll keep you.
Not the word I would have used. No, not exactly. So...
Sir,
we
there
fight
continues
then.
to be unrest in the Grey Quarter.
Blasted Dark Elves. I don't suppose you could tell them that I presently have larger concerns, such as all of Skyrim.
They don't seem to be very sympathetic to our cause, sir.
Let me know if you hear anything more substantial.
Of course, my lord.
So... we fight. On the front lines, because apparently Ulfric sees something in me. Well, he's not the only one, but I am a bit biased. And I probably see something different. Yeah, I would hope so. We should probably take as much of a rest as we can first. Did I run into you, or did you run into me? I ran into you a bit. And I must admit I'm dreading this. So I heard. You don't have to fight with me, Myth. Oh, yes I do. I'm not letting you go out there on your own. So come on. Let's get some sleep.
You are correct.
And greet the dawn with swords and teeth flashing. Or whatever Galmar said. Alright. Oh, the aurora is coming out again. Oh, and we have crows. We always have crows. True. Oop, I forget that that's there. Where are we going? Around to your left, actually.